What's up guys, it's Meg and it's that time of the week again for our weekly walker talk, helping ease your walker withdrawals 1 week at a time. How's it going this week, guys? Today we're doing a Q&A. Sorry I said my mother was going to be in it, but she had to work today and I needed to get it done. And also she was a little bit more camera shy than anticipated, but I promise we'll get her in one sometime soon in the future. And there's a really big fly in the room and he keeps buzzing right at my face, so I apologize in advance if he comes at me and I scream. To get right into it, the first question is from Jordan Brailsford. She asks, do you think Tara will get a girlfriend in season 6 and survive longer? No to the girlfriend, yes to surviving longer. At least I hope so. I don't see any love interest in her future anytime soon. I think they're going to have a lot more focus on Rick and Jesse and building that up. And I don't really think that we're going to find anyone for her at this moment. Probably in the future at some point. I think it would be a great storyline, but not now. As for her surviving longer, I love her character. I think she provides a lot of comic relief, and I definitely hope to continue seeing more of her and that she doesn't go anytime soon. I hate talking about character deaths. It's the worst for me. The next question comes from Jordan Brailsford, who asks, do you think Carol will show her true badass side in season 6 to the Alexandrians when the wolves show up and attack the Alexandria's safe zone? Thank you for answering. Yeah, I mean, definitely. We all know that she's crazy and she's so strong, and she definitely has a huge badass side to herself, and she's putting on this complete show of being meek and small and non-threatening to the Alexandrians. So I definitely think she's going to have a big part in saving Alexandria when the walls do come down. How, I'm not sure yet, but I definitely think she's going to show her true side. The next question comes from Brandon Cole, who asks, who would you want to be cast as Negan, and what are your death predictions for season 6 and 7? Wow, that's looking way in advance. As far as Negan goes, I have always said that for The Walking Dead, what I love about it is I didn't know any of the characters, or the actors, I should say, when I first started watching. So I had never seen Love Actually, and so I didn't know Andrew Lincoln, you know, I didn't know any of the characters, and that's what I loved so much about the show, was that it felt very real, and that it was very possible this could happen to everyday people. So I love The Walking Dead and the fact that, you know, they don't necessarily bring on these huge major actresses like Brad Pitt or somebody, you know, that everyone knows. And yes, they may be fantastic actors, not saying Brad Pitt is or isn't, just using him as an example who's like A-list actor. But, you know, yes, these people, these great actors and actresses have tons of experience and could pull off Negan expertly. But what I love is if they were to bring in somebody that nobody really knows and yet could still act as well as an A-list actor, you know, or act as well as someone who's been doing it for a really long time. Because to me, I think it would be far more scary to see this brand new person come in and have them be so scary and threatening and be like the ultimate Negan. Get somebody who looks like him, you know, in the comics, but have them be, you know, this awesome person that none of us have ever seen before. So yes, I would actually like to not pick any, you know, well-known actor to play him. I would definitely like them to find somebody completely new and have us all be shocked at just how well this person pulls off Negan. As far as death predictions go, let's stick to season 6, the first half. I'm really hoping this first half won't have any of our major character deaths. I would like to see Jesse and Ron go the same way as the comics. I would like to see Deanna go the same way as the comics. And, you know, just in general, those kinds of deaths, like Alexandrian deaths. I would love that. You know, if there were to be a major character, you know, one of our people die in the first half of season 6, who would it be? Oh man, that's really hard to pick. You know, I feel like it would probably either be Carol or Daryl. And I always pick Carol because I think that her story has developed so well that, you know, really at any point they could shock us and have her go out in like this crazy way, you know, like sacrificing herself to save all of the people at Alexandria, Rick's group and the Alexandrians. I mean, that would be intense. Or, you know, the same with Daryl. Let me just rephrase this. I never want Daryl to die, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of thumbs downs on this video because there's so many Daryl haters out there. But I love Daryl and I love Carol, so I don't ever want to see them go. But I do think it's very possible because their storylines are very much kind of up in the air, you know? they've been developed a lot and they could go or they could stay and do great, fantastic things. So it's just kind of hard to say. Minor characters, I mean, still great characters, maybe Tara. I feel like Rosita and Abraham will definitely be around a while. Eugene has tons more storyline to go. They definitely won't be getting rid of him. I mean, there's been rumors that Michonne is gonna die. Are you guys serious? I really highly doubt Michonne will die in season 6. And man, I mean, if she did, that would be so shocking to me because I feel like she has so much more storyline to go. And if they killed her off, they would be doing a great disservice to the show in doing that. So, okay, I've gone a long time in this. So, Mark C asked a question from my mom, so I will definitely save that for when she does a future video with me. But he had asked what is her least favorite character from the series and her favorite single episode from the previous season. And then he wants me to put my thoughts on season 1 through 3 of the original series since I started YouTube after season 3. So I think that's definitely great. That'll be good for another video to do. So look for that in the future. A great question from Cody James asks, out of all the Alexandria safe zone residents who got introduced there, who do you think in your own opinion will make it to the end? In the well, I will keep this out because I don't want any comic spoilers said, but he lists who died in the comics. And so my choices of people to keep from Alexandria and to hopefully not die would be Aaron, Eric, Deanna, Jesse, Sam, Ron, Olivia, Tobin, Francine, Spencer, Mikey, I don't even know who Mikey is, Enid, Bruce, and Nicholas. I can choose 3. So definitely Aaron and Eric. I love them. I want them to stay. I don't want Deanna to stay. I think she's gonna die. I don't want Jesse to stay. Sam and Ron, I mean, they haven't really done anything. I really like Ron. It would be kind of cool to see him stay and have Carol become like his new mom, even though she, you know, she doesn't want to at all. I think that might be kind of cool. Olivia, I really like Olivia. And Enid, I mean, she's kind of weird, but I think that it would be interesting to see where her and crap, what's his name, Carl, to see where their story goes. So I can pick 3. I don't know who Bruce is. Nicholas? No, Nicholas has to die. I would like to see Aaron and Eric for sure, and then, oh, I like Olivia. Olivia, I like Olivia. Let's see where she goes. So those are my 3. Next question will be, will Jesse's fate, this is from Jason Scott, will Jesse's fate be the same on the show as in the comics? I hope so. I do. And there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of guys out there because she's hot that you guys want her to stay. I think that it would be doing the show a disjustice to not follow the comic storyline in this way because I think it changed Rick having to make that call to save his son. And I think that it will further whatever relationship he has in the future, whether it's with Michonne or someone else. So I definitely think it's got to happen. I hope it happens. I also really hope Carl's eye happens. Very, very last question. Eric Van Scoy says, because Morgan doesn't want to kill people now, will there be problems between him and Rick to the start of season 6? If yes, how long will the problems last? Well, I definitely think that Morgan is not going to be happy with the way Rick just killed, you know, Pete on the ground in front of him. That's not the Rick that he was expecting to see. They've definitely like switched spots in how they were the last time Morgan saw Rick back in, I can never remember what season that was, back in the episode Clear. They were they're both now in 2 entirely different places. So I definitely think there's going to be some controversy there. I hope that they don't fight it out. I hope that they can come to an understanding of where each other is at personally in their lives right now. I think it would be kind of sad if there was an actual fight between them because we've been wanting them to get together for so long, you know, to finally come back and see each other. And it's unfortunate that he had to see Rick in that place of mind. Maybe Morgan's mindset will change Rick. Maybe they'll talk and discuss things. I definitely hope that they show their first talk in the start of season 6. I want to see what Morgan says to Rick right where season 5 ended. You know, I hope that there's no significant time jump because I really want to see that. Thanks for your questions, guys. This has been fun. Let me know if you have any more questions. We can do a future video. Let me know any topics you want me to discuss in future weekly Walker Talks, and I will see you next time. Hope you have a great day. Bye.